How's it going, guys? Chris Jones, owner-operator at Speed of Sound Audio Experts here in Somersworth, New Hampshire. We have a really cool product that we've just started selling. I swore that in the past I wouldn't sell a product like this. These are plug-and-play radios that replace your factory radio and look just like your factory radio, except have tons more features than your factory radio. The reason I didn't want to sell them in the past is the interface, which is the part that makes the radio communicate with the vehicle and the vehicle communicate with the radio on these new cars. The interface that came with the radio was terrible. We would have guys that would bring radios in like this that they bought on Amazon, and we would spend hours trying to get things working. 90% of it would work. The backup camera wouldn't work, or the steering wheel controls wouldn't work. There was always something that wouldn't work, so we just stopped installing them. We couldn't install them anymore because we couldn't say that, sorry, the issue is with your radio, and we'd have to prove that the issue was with the radio and the issue wasn't with our installation. And it just got to the point where we're done. So our friend Phil from 12 Volt Specialists introduced us to this product from a company called Vinland. This is actually going into a Toyota Tacoma. This is the factory dash panel for the Toyota Tacoma. So the factory panel comes in silver or black. The radio only comes in silver, which is nice because the silver actually looks a little nicer than the black. But it also will accommodate for the vehicles that do come with the silver. So what this does is this is a direct replacement for the factory radio. This is going to give you all the options the factory radio has, like the backup camera, steering wheel controls, things like that. But it's going to also give you a multitude of new options. This has the ability to connect to Wi-Fi over cell towers and stream video, use Netflix or other streaming services like that. So this will allow you to do that from this radio. But the main reason we went with this radio, because really this radio is no different than those radios that we wouldn't install in the past. The main reason we went with this radio is because of a company called iDataLink. iDataLink is a company out of Montreal. They make a product called Maestro. Maestro we have used for years. Maestro allows us to interface an aftermarket radio to a new vehicle. It's a computer box, if you will, that goes behind the radio, retains steering wheel controls, retains backup camera, retains all the functions of the vehicle that are in the factory radio. Some vehicles, the climate control, so turning the heat on, turning on heated seats, the air conditioning. Some of the vehicles, that's actually built into the radio, and if you pull the factory radio out, you lose those options. Well, the Maestro was built to be able to put the radio in and retain all of those options. So because this company is using Maestro as their interfacing, that is the reason that we're using this company, because Maestro is incredible. It is an amazing product. It always works. We can put any radio in, and we always know it's going to work because we're using a Maestro. And now this company, Vinland, has teamed up with Maestro. It comes with the Maestro in the box, so it's already done. It's in the box with this radio. So this company has that interface. So if you guys are looking to replace your radio with something like this, we don't have it for every vehicle, but we do have it for a lot. Again, it's plug and play, fits right into the dash. It's going to look like factory, a whole bunch more options than factory. We have these in stock, so check us out on the web at speedofsound.net or give us a call at 603-766-6666. Thanks for watching, guys.
So we have obviously AM FM radio. It's a music app. I'm not even sure what this is. Who even knows? This is pretty goofy. So there's tons of options in this radio. Probably more than anybody would ever need. Obviously equalizer, maps, Pandora radio, Play Store, Spotify, YouTube. This radio does come with a SIM card, so you can activate the radio so that you'll get Wi-Fi over cellular. So I just set the background to that beach view there. this is actually just Google Maps. So you can actually set this by logging in with your Google account. So this isn't part of CarPlay. This is actually separate, which all of these apps are. So if you want to use any of the apps, you can use the apps without being on CarPlay. So like Chrome, Google, Netflix, all of those are actual apps you can use with that SIM card by just logging in with your credentials to log into that stuff. So this thing has so much stuff. Backup camera, which obviously will work when you put the vehicle in reverse as well. Now I gotta figure out how to get back. Oh, right there. So yeah, this thing's crazy. This has so many options. And it's really not priced any differently than putting in a regular touchscreen radio. It's about the same amount. So if you guys are looking to put something like this in your vehicle, we don't have them for every vehicle, but we can see if these will fit your application. They're coming out with more applications all the time. So as always, if you guys are looking for something like this or anything else that we do, hit us up on the web, speedofsound.net, or give us a call, 603-766-6666.